And as you probably know, the road to Russia will take the boys in green to Denmark next month. The away leg of the World Cup qualifier is fixed for Saturday, November the 11th. So what's the best way to get there? And is Copenhagen incredibly expensive? Joining us on the line is Eoghan Corry, editor of Travel Extra. Eoghan, there are already reports in the papers this morning of the price of flights going up. What's your advice to people?
Good morning, Rachel. Well, it's not as bad as it might have been. That's the first thing we got to say here. Flights will always pop up very, very high. They'll spike a bit when there's a big sporting event. But if Carlsberg could do World Cup draws, I think Copenhagen would be one of the ones we'd pick out.
In more ways than one, yeah.
Yeah, the way European tourism works, city break tourism works, is this first division of three cities of Rome and Paris and London. And then there's a little second group which has Barcelona, Amsterdam, Copenhagen in it. What that means to fans is loads of beds. There's over 500 hotels there. So you'll have nearly 40,000 beds available. We also have lots of lift. We've got 8 flights from SAS and we've got 7 from Ryanair each week. But the one that everybody forgets about is we have 3 flights from Norwegian as well. And you've got loads of alternative ways, because obviously around the date of the match, the November the 10th, the direct flights will have all filled, so you're left with the most expensive seats, if any seats at all. And people will be going through London, Amsterdam. It's a €30 train fare up from Hamburg. So there's lots and lots of options, and the Irish fans, in my experience, are really inventive about it. We also have people operating charters. There will be a charter service from Michael Castellan, who has been running trips for Irish fans since Eamon Dunphy used to take the corners for Ireland. So all of those things.
More years than he cares to remember.
Well, more years, but the Irish fans are very inventive. The problem, as always in these cases, is going to be the tickets. Capacity of the stadium is 38,000. That leaves us with about half the number of tickets that we had for Cardiff. It means that, we've been very, very loyal. Even when things were looking badly, we had 1,200 Irish fans travel to Tbilisi. It is expensive, but it's nothing compared with what Russia will be if we qualify. So that's what the fans will have to think about if we get the result we want.
We'll worry about that one if we get there. Can I just
go back to the credit union?
Yeah, can I just ask you very briefly about that? Because there is a perception that Copenhagen is quite pricey. Now, I know Ireland is quite pricey too, but what's your experience?
Well, the way Irish fans work is they tend to cluster around a particular place. It's a very hipster city. My experience of it is it doesn't overcharge people as much as Temple Bar can overcharge people. But it's an amazingly lively place. Christiana is one of the great tourist attractions in Europe. Vesterbro is one of the great, most hipster neighbourhoods I've ever been in. And there are 14 Irish pubs. And if I know Irish fans, there will be one spot identified and most of the action will be happening around there, and there'll be a lot of scrambling for tickets right up to the kick-off time, because, as I say, the FAI have opened for applications for tickets today and tomorrow. They'll have their work cut out for them because the applications will exceed the number of tickets available.
Lots to look forward to. Eoghan, thanks a million for that.